All right, good morning. We're going to get started. My name is Jen Walling. That's Jenwalling. Each person, if you can spell your name too. I'm the Executive Director of the Illinois Environmental Council. I'm excited to be here this morning alongside climate champions Senator Villanueva, Senator Villanueva, Representative Edgar Gonzalez, and soon Representative Ann Williams to introduce the Illinois Clean Jobs Coalition platform. Once again, the ICJC, our partners and legislative champions have come together to develop a set of equitable, community-driven, comprehensive solutions to some of our state's largest challenges. The slate of bills we're introducing today articulates a bold, pragmatic vision for how communities across Illinois expect us to extend our national leadership regarding equitable climate solutions. The comprehensive solutions within the ICJC platform have been developed to complement one another, rounding out a systems-wide approach to some of our state's most significant challenges. With these bills, Illinois will maintain its competitive edge in attracting good-paying climate jobs and historical state and federal investments. First up, I believe I'm turning it over to Senator Ram Vilvalam, who will introduce the Clean and Equitable Transportation Act.
Thank you. Good morning. My name is Ram Vilvalam, R-A-M-V-I-L-L-I-V-A-L-A-M, as in Mary. Good morning. My name is Ram Vilvalam, and I am the State Senator for the 8th District on the northwest side of Chicago, northwest suburbs, and Chair of the Senate Transportation Committee. Thank you to Jen and for all of the advocates that are here today on behalf of this platform. I'm going to focus my comments on the transportation piece of this platform. Sustainable transportation must be made a priority in Illinois. It supports livable, walkable communities, enables equitable and affordable access to essential goods and services, underpins a vibrant community, and improves public health. The Clean and Equitable Transportation Act is a comprehensive approach to transforming our transportation system. The bill will adopt a declining greenhouse gas target to get the transportation sector to carbon neutral by 2050, increase the availability and reliability of zero emissions vehicles and charging infrastructure, and enact long overdue transit governance and funding reforms to deliver coordinated regional transit service throughout northeastern Illinois. We can leverage public transportation and improve infrastructure to make Illinois communities walkable, vibrant, and more prosperous. We can make it easier to get around so that people can earn money, spend money, and access critical goods and services, fueling our economy. We can support equitable and affordable mobility to lift up those who need the support the most. At the same time, we will create and support more jobs in the transportation and infrastructure sector. For all these reasons and more, we must pass the Clean and Equitable Transportation Act and work together to move Illinois forward. Thank you, and we'll pass it back to Jen.
Great. Thank you so much. I think we're now going to head to Senator Selena Villanueva, who will introduce the Clean and Healthy Buildings Act.
I'm always the shorter one. Good morning, everyone. I'm State Senator Selena Villanueva. I'm going to let you all Google that to figure out how that's spelled. I want to start off by thanking my colleagues and the Illinois Clean Jobs Coalition for their leadership on these critical issues. I'm going to be honest with you. Gas is expensive and dirty, and it's making us sick. Just last year, all major Illinois gas utility companies sought historic rate hikes that resulted in a $813 million increase in gas customers' bills annually. Throughout the country and across Illinois, people are struggling to pay their gas bills while gas utilities continue to make record-setting profits. This rate hike is especially hard for low-income customers on Chicago's south and west sides, and more specifically on the southwest side of the city, which is where my district is situated, where up to 48% of the customers are already behind on their bills. In my office, this is literally outside of Medicaid questions. This is the number one request that we get from constituents, which is help seeking and paying their utility bills because they're having trouble making ends meet and covering the large cost that is utility bills. Not only is gas expensive, but burning it in our homes produces dangerous pollution that is particularly harmful to children and our most vulnerable. 1 in 5 cases of asthma in Illinois are attributable to burning gas in our homes. That's why I, along with Representative Ann Williams, who I think is going to be joining us shortly, am introducing the Clean and Healthy Buildings Act. We must reduce pollution in our buildings, and we must begin a managed transition away from dirty, expensive gas to be more affordable and to more affordable clean energy solutions. We can do this right if we start planning now. We simply can't afford to not wait. Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much. Next, we're going to head to Rosa Harper Davis, the Education, Equity, and Environmental Justice Organizer with the Faith Coalition for the Common Good, who will offer her perspective on the need for this legislation.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Rosa Harper Davis. That's ROSAHARPER-DAVIS. I'm a longtime Springfield resident, and again, I'm an educator, education, housing, equity, and environmental justice organizer for Faith Coalition for the Common Good. As a mom and a community organizer here in Springfield, I spend a lot of time thinking about ways to make life and lives of folks in our community safer, easier, and more affordable. The slate of bills we're introducing today does just that. The Clean and Healthy Building Act and the Clean and Equitable Transportation Act will improve public health, reduce greenhouse gas emissions, and save consumers money. I've been an advocate for electrifying buildings ever since the gas furnace in my house exploded when I was a child. Before I ever learned how harmful gas is truly to our health and our environment, I knew that it's unreliable and dangerous in so many ways. I vowed to find safer and more affordable alternatives. I'm proud to currently live in an all-electric building and want all Illinoisans to have the clean and reliable, cost-effective energy heating. In order to transition our buildings and transportation sector to clean energy, our power grid must be resilient and affordable. Here in Springfield, my neighbors and ours are customers of the municipal utility, city, water, light, and power. CWLP and other municipal utility and rural electric co-ops across Illinois, unfortunately, are not required to complete transparent energy planning process. The Clean and Reliable Grid Act will require munis and co-ops not only to access more cost-effective clean energy, but also alternative to coal, heavy energy mix. But it also would give customers like me a voice. The days of muni and co-op operating behind closed doors and determined to stay locked into bad contracts must end. Residents have the right to be at the table. Today, Illinois is the 7th most polluting state in the country. But the legislation we just introduced is a plan for the future. It's a future where kids don't suffer from asthma simply because of where they grew up. It's a future where residents don't have to walk a mile from their apartment building to the closest bus stop. And it's a future that we can build together when we pass the ICJC Platform. Thank you so very much. Thank you, Jane.
Thank you so much. And I also want to give a big shout out to Representative Gonzalez for his leadership on clean transportation throughout many years for his community. Representative Williams is walking up, but as she walks up, I want to introduce you to another one of our panelists today. As Senator Villanueva mentioned, we also have an electric heat pump here today on display. This heat pump is more than twice as efficient as a traditional furnace or boiler and doesn't burn health-harming fossil fuels. Miguel Martinez, a sales manager with Mitsubishi Electric, is with us today and is happy to answer any questions about the heat pump. And I'm going to turn it over now to Representative Ann Williams, who has introduced the Clean and Reliable Grid Act.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Ann Williams. I'm state representative from the 11th District. Only slightly winded from running through the tunnel. With the passage of the Climate and Equitable Jobs Act, Illinois positioned itself on a leader of climate justice and workforce transition. We put power plants on responsible timelines to reduce dangerous pollution impacting Illinois communities and our climate, while also establishing groundbreaking workforce programming across the whole state. These programs ensure frontline environmental justice, and coal industry workers are the first in line to expand into Illinois' green economy. But our work is not done with CJA. The electric grid is the most complex machine that humanity has ever built, one that we rely on, and its policy iteration must keep pace with its complexity. The Clean and Reliable Grid Act will help deploy clean energy resources like wind and solar to ensure we stop buying coal and gas power from other states. It will leverage the power of energy efficiency to reduce strain on our grid. It will pay customers that are good grid citizens and help us avoid the need to use expensive and dirty gas peaker plants when the grid is at capacity. The Clean and Reliable Grid Act will also help us build the transmission infrastructure that brings low-cost, clean power to the places that need it most. With the implementation of the Clean and Reliable Grid Act, we will reduce barriers to building necessary transmission lines, maximize energy efficiency policies, and offer options to save money on electricity while keeping it clean. You will soon hear from my colleagues that the time is now to power our buildings and vehicles with clean electricity. It will require new commitments from all of us to ensure our electric grid is strong, reliable, and affordable. The Clean and Reliable Grid Act will go a long way and lay that foundation we need for a grid that is ready and able to embrace the electrified, clean energy future that is in store for Illinois. Thank you.